Thanks for checking out Next Level Carpentry. I'm on a job site today installing a new kitchen window. The window's over there. We're switching from a 3-wide casement to an awning window, so there's no partitions in here. There's a beautiful view out this way, and at the same time I'm boxing the window out. But the constraints on the inside of the house, the kitchen cabinets, the countertop, etc., mean that I can't make the opening any bigger on the inside, but I want to keep the window the maximum size on the outside. So I'm doing a little bit of a hybrid box, and this will be insulated on the outside, not the inside. I wish I could show you the whole process. It's a lot going on, and but I just don't have time. In 48 hours, the temperature will probably be 50 degrees lower, and there'll probably be 6 inches of snow where I'm standing. So I've got to get this window in and buttoned up. But what I want to show is the method I used for attaching this extension directly to the framing. Nothing's lapping over here. I'm just attaching these uprights right to the cripples and the header going around this window. And the way I'm doing it is with supersized pocket screws. I'll show you what I'm talking about. The holding power of a screw with a washer head instead of a countersunk head is a whole lot better. And with these GRK Torx Lags, the shank diameter is bigger too, so these really have super holding power. So I wanted to do better than just toe screwing in the small countersunk head screws when it came for the permanent installation. So I make oversized pockets and use these GRK Torx Lags as pocket hole screws. Here's the GRK screws I'm using. And the key to doing this is making sure I get enough bite on the wood out here. If I just use a toe screw, it's just grabbing the corner of this piece and it could splinter off if it got stressed under load. So I want to grab a decent amount of the edge of this wood with the head of this screw. So I marked a line in here the right distance out where I want the screw head to bottom out. I'm using a sharp 11/16 inch spade bit to drill the pocket, and I'm just starting 1.5 inches or 2 out from that pencil mark, angling the bit in and then turning it to the angle. And what I want to do is keep the hole as flat as I can, so the screw is running more straight in than at an angle in the 2x4, because it's not going to do any good if these threads just split out the corner of the 2x4 back there. And then I want to make this hole deep enough so I've got the full diameter of this paddle bit, leaving a flat spot here. I don't want the head of the screw to stick out. So that's all it takes to make the pocket. The next step is to chuck up a long drill bit. This is 1/4 inch, much longer than it needs to be. And I just chase a hole left by the point of the spade bit with this 1/4 inch bit, again keeping the angle flat for a better screw angle. And I'm just drilling to the point where this tip breaks out the back of this, so it has a clearance hole and can pull the wood together when the screw is driven. Nothing to it. And everybody knows what's coming next. A long bit holder with an appropriate sized Torx driver to drive the screw home. The clearance hole lets the screw slide through and pinch these pieces together super snug when this head seats on that flat spot. And it's making attachments like this that hold stuff together that allows me to sleep at night, because that thing is never gonna move. I'll do another one of these all the way through for the camera. And I'll say that if I had dozens to do, I'd get a few more drills so I didn't have to change the bits out. But because there's only a few, it's no big deal to swap the bits as I go through the steps. And when I'm not shooting video, I just gang drill all the pockets, all the clearance holes, and then drive the screws. The camera's setting a bad example for the drill. Now my drill batteries are dying out. Now that the frame is a whole lot more secure than it needs to be, I'll wrap this with 3 layers of foil-faced polyiso insulation on the sides, 1 on the front, wrap that with OSB, install the window, and then trim this out with cedar siding and cedar boards to match the rest of the exterior of this house. And that's about all the time I have for a video today. I gotta make hay while the sun shines, or make sawdust while the sun shines, I guess. But I want to ask, if you like what you saw here in this video, ideas like this, subscribe to Next Level Carpentry. It's free, and you'll always be notified when new videos are uploaded. While you're at it, punch the thumbs up button and ring a bell over there at YouTube to let them know that things are happening at Next Level Carpentry, which helps grow the channel. Thanks to all the patrons on Patreon who help support the channel and allow me to justify a little bit of time out of a work day to shoot a video and put together something like this to upload on YouTube. I appreciate every one of you guys. The tools and stuff you see me using here, it'll be in the video description below on Amazon. Anything purchased through those links is the same low online cost to you, but Amazon pays a piece of their profit to Next Level Carpentry and help support the channel. So that's a pretty good thing. I've got an old work shirt on today. I'm not wearing my official Next Level Carpentry t-shirt, which I should be, but I'm probably going to have to get one of the sweatshirts or hoodies for the cold weather that's coming. If you're looking for any swag like that to show that you watch Next Level Carpentry, jump over to TeeSpring and see if there's anything there you like. Proceeds from those sales help support the channel too, and I really appreciate it. I guess that's about that. The old window's going to the local Habitat for Humanity restore when this new window gets put in here, and I get those things cleaned out, so I got a clean shot when I have to shovel snow later in the week. So I'm going to get back after it, and as always, thanks for watching. And for anybody that's still sticking around, in case you're curious what this view looks like, I'll show you. This is looking northeast from this location that's on a hill quite a ways above Rapid City. You can see a couple miles from here on most days, and at night there's lights from the city shining through the pine trees. So it makes a wonderful spot to work, a wonderful spot for great people to live. And it's peaceful here under that clear blue early October sky here in South Dakota.